All right, it's time to play a little game we call Explaining the Most Complicated News Story on the Planet in 2 minutes or less. And there is no story more complicated than this whole situation with the Evansville City Council and Stephanie Brinkerhoff-Riley, State Board of Accounts, and her recording of the exit interview. This thing is just a real mess. So get your stopwatches ready because our 2-minute explanation of this news story starts right now. Now, it all started with the State Board of Accounts audit of the city of Evansville. It's normal routine procedure. In March, they held their exit interview. That interview was attended by several city representatives, including the mayor and city council members John Friend, Connor O'Daniel, and Stephanie Brinkerhoff-Riley. Now, word came out last week that Stephanie Brinkerhoff-Riley recorded this exit interview without anybody's knowledge, and John Friend accused her of providing a copy of the interview tape to the City County Observer. Of course, the City County Observer is saying, no way, we didn't receive any copy of this exit interview. Then Friend and others are saying that the recording of the exit interview and providing it to anybody else would have been a violation of state law. So the State Board of Accounts is now asking the state police to launch an investigation into the situation. In the meantime, here comes City Council member Jonathan Weaver, and he took to the airwaves to say that Stephanie Brinkerhoff-Riley was unfit to be the vice president of the City Council because she is unfit for leadership. And then here comes Kurt John, who says that Stephanie Brinkerhoff-Riley threatened his life in a blog last week. So then that leads us to today's press conference, where Stephanie Brinkerhoff-Riley said no laws were violated and that the mayor was failing to keep the books in order for the city of Evansville.
A key point raised by the auditors is that Mayor Lloyd Winnicky has not been able to balance the city's payroll account since he took office.
So the mayor fired back to say that she was blatantly wrong, reckless, and it was a violation of trust. Also, Connor O'Daniel says that before going into that exit interview with the State Board of Accounts, he had to sign a confidentiality agreement. But Stephanie Brinkerhoff-Riley, the lawyer, couldn't recall signing a confidentiality agreement and said if she did sign any such agreement, it had to only apply to the written report and not to the actual conversation that took place in the room. Are you thoroughly confused? Everybody else is, so join the club. That's our 2-minute explanation of the news.